I'm Steph from Stitching with Steph. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing 3 reviews of Joy Sunday stamped cross stitch kits. As you can see, they are all floral design. If you're a subscriber and you're returning to my channel, thank you for returning and supporting me through my little arts and craft journey here. If you're not a subscriber and you like the type of content that I produce or you like these type of kits, please feel free to click that subscribe button and that like button. And if you also like, go ahead and leave a comment. I like to know where my followers and viewers are from. I also have had these kits for a while now, so if I can find a link to them on like AliExpress or something like that, I will have those in the descriptions for you guys as well. Let's go ahead and get started in reviewing these kits. All right, friends, so for our first cross-stitch kit, it is a Joy Sunday as stated before. As you can see on the screen here, it's beautiful flowers in some pottery, and I just really love the colors on this one. This is called an Elegance Flower with Fragrance. It is a 14 count, which is 2 strands, and the canvas size is a 53 by 36 centimeters. It does come with 51 colors, and it is just full cross stitching on this particular pattern. If I found a link for it like on AliExpress or a different website, because I've had these in my stash for a while, I'll go ahead and leave a notation here if there's a link in my bio. So let's go ahead and dive right into this review. All right, everybody, here is that first pattern. Again, sorry for the glare. My lighting is a catch-22 sometimes. So here is the overall kit. As true fashion to Joy Sunday, it does come with this plastic cover. I did inspect all of these when I did get them to make sure there was no damage to my canvases, because as you can see, they all have like these little vent holes in them just to help keep that air circulating in them, and that way they don't end up like musty smelling or anything like that. I did go ahead and pop this open so I can get some of the information for our intros here. So let's go ahead and dive right in. In the back here, excuse me, I think I'm catching a cold from my son, so I apologize. In the back here, it does have that true to any cross stitch kit that you will buy from overseas, this instruction kit. So it's going to tell you a quick rundown if you're doing an 11 count, which here it says use 2 strands for back stitching, 14 count, etc., etc. So if you're new to back stitching or hook stitching or anything like that, it will have the instructions on the back of these kits that I'm presenting to you today on how to do it. It does show you like the steps what we're going to take to be able to stitch as well. And as you can see here, it'll tell you what they are here as well. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go right into this. I do like the Joy Sunday bags because I can always put this paper back in there. It's just essentially a little cover sheet for that. It does come with the paper pattern, the canvas, and then the thread. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the paper pattern. So this particular one, it looks like it's just one-sided glossy. Down here, it doesn't have it marked, but on my cover sheet here, it does state what the count is and the size. And then right here is that pattern. So it looks like it's double-sided. Okay. It is 248 stitches by 157. This glossy paper is nice in the sense of if you're just going to use the pattern once to mark off with a pin, but if you're going to try to do highlighting or anything like that, it is kind of pointless, to be honest. These patterns are good in case you accidentally get your canvas wet or anything like that. You can kind of use the reference here. So as you can see here, it has all of our DMC numbers. It does have all of our colors. It has all of our symbols. And right here, it does say full stitch. So again, this particular kit is just nothing but full stitches, which is nice. I mean, when you get a canvas that has more than just full stitches, it just takes a little bit longer to complete. So just your standard paper pattern on that high glossy type paper. Let's go ahead and get into the actual canvas itself. So here it is. It's pretty nice. It's a good size, I would have to say. I mean, it's a smaller project, so if you don't want to do a bigger one, this would be a project that you could just sit down on the couch and do it. The canvas is a true Joy Sunday type. It's not too stiff, it's not too soft. It'll be easily able to crunch or soften up if you want. All the edges are serged, as you can see, so we don't have any salvage edges on these ones like I've had in some of my kits. And then your keys are all across here, okay? And then it has 33 through the rest of it. So bear with me here. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here. So that's what we have, as you can see. There we go, beautiful. Okay. So and then what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go over the symbols. So it does have 10 up to 240. Okay. The symbols are printed nice and clear, as you can see. Looking at this, let's see. I just like looking at the symbols to see if anything's gonna like throw me off within the actual stitching itself. Because sometimes I'll have like this symbol and then there'll be like a dark color and then like a black. It doesn't look like it. And this is not a full canvas. As you can see, all these like white spots here, that's going to be left blank. So we're just only going to be stitching this part here that is stamped. So honestly, this project, I might put this into my rotation just for one of those quick to do ones, just to knock one of my projects out. So overall, I mean, the canvas is good quality. It folds down nicely. You can put it into a project bag. There's no symbols that are concerning to me. It looks really nice. Nice and clear. It's not double printed. So the thing I like about Joy Sundays, if you're a new beginner, it comes with everything you need. They're not highly complicated. Are there some kits that are? Definitely there are. I'll be showing you two of them that are a little bit more, have a little bit more complexity to them in this video. But overall, I like that they come with everything. So it looks like it does come with 2 needles. So it doesn't come, when you buy non-Joy Sunday projects, I've noticed that a lot of them might have threaders or thimbles or little poof balls. Joy Sunday just will typically come with needles, and they stamp them to our little color cards here. They did stamp these 2 color cards together, so I'm just going to go ahead and take those apart. And we'll go through these colors here. So these are all the threads, okay? So let's see. On the colors, if anybody hasn't realized this, a lot of the symbols here will not match your symbols on your pattern. So let me flip this around for you to take a quick look. A lot of the times they will not match, unfortunately. So for example, one on your canvas is this little, what is it? Greater than sign. Sorry, it's upside down for me, guys. A greater than sign. But on here, it's a purple box. So that's just something to be aware of when you're looking for it. We're not going to be using the same symbol, so just pay attention to whatever pattern you're using or whatever key code you're using for at the time. So let's go ahead and get into these threads, and let me organize these for a second, like lay them out, and then we'll dive right into them. All right, so these have been sitting in my stash for a little while, so let's go ahead and do the review of these colors. So I'll go ahead, let me see. I like leaving these in the video for you guys so you guys can kind of see. I am struggling. Sorry guys, this week's been a little bit challenging for me. I'm doing several reviews on my days that I worked the night before. So I'm trying to get more reviews out because I'm not really doing any Stitch with Me's this week. So I apologize about that. So color or symbol 1 is DMC 209. Number 2 is color 210. Number 3 is 211. So these are just all purples, one sequence after another. Number 4 is 304. Number 5 is 310. Number 6 is 315, which is like a mauve color. Number 7 is 327. Number 8 is 350. Number 9 is 413. Number 10 is 451. Number 11 is 552. Number 12 is 553. Number 13 is 600. Number 14 is 601. Number 15 is 602. Okay. Number 16 is 603. Number 17 is 604. Number 18 is 605. Number 19 is 646. Number 20 is 647. Number 21 is 648. And I feel like the camera is actually picking up the true colors of these threads. Let's see, 22 is that 666. Number 23 is 712. Number 24, let's see, is 739. Okay. Number 25 is 740. Number 26 is 741. Number 27 is 742. Number 28 is 743. Okay, let's do it this way. 743. 29 is 744. Number 30 is 745. So this card has colors 1 through 30. So I like shaking my cards out a little bit so that way my string will fall at least a little bit. And then I'll just go ahead and put the colors like this for you to see. There you go. So that's card 1. Okay. And then card 2 has colors 31 through 51. Sorry guys, again, I'm a little raspy today. I think my son came home with a cold. He started not feeling good yesterday, so I had to give him cold medicine today. 31 is color 780. This is like a copperish color. 32 is 782. They're like a Dijon mustard color or ground mustard color. 33 is 814. 34 is 815. 35 is 816. 36 is 838, which is a brown color. 37 is 839. 38 is 840. So this is probably going to be a lot of that brown in the image. I like this stalks of the flowers and stuff like that. Okay. 39 is 841. 40 is 904. 41 is 905. 42 is 906. 43 is 963. 44 is 3072. 45 is 3706. This is like a soft coral color. I like that color. 46 is 3708. It's like a soft pink. 47 is 3799. It's like a, I would say it's like a greenish black. Can you see it there? Yeah. 48 is 3801. 49 is 3823. 50 is 3852. And 51 is 5200. Okay, so those are all 51 of the colors for this particular kit. I like going over each color with everybody because a lot of us don't have every single DMC color in their kits or their stash or even backup colors. If you've ever gone to a craft store, you know how much DMC there is. So I like going over each color individually so you can kind of get an idea of the particular colors we're going to be stitching with. The overall thread quality of Joy Sundays, I feel like it's pretty consistent. I just wrapped these up and you can kind of see there's like no fraying or anything on this. So that's really nice. Again, there are some kits that you'll come across where you're going to have to use a lot more wax on your kits. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one away and then we'll get ready for our second kit in this Joy Sunday review. All right, so next up on this Joy Sunday kit review, as you can see here in this intro, it is a yellow chrysanthemum. It is a 14 count, which is 2 strands. The canvas is a 31 by 72 centimeters. This has a total of 54 colors, and the stitches that are included in this particular kit are full and back and a ½ inch stitch, so a half stitch, correction, half stitch. If I found this kit available on any website, I will go ahead and leave a notice right here on this intro stating that there's a link in my bio. So let's go ahead and get started on this review of this kit. All right, so here is this kit. So it's more or less like a scroll style, as you can see here, and it is cotton fibers. I have not gotten any kits outside of any of my kits, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. I've never really used like silk or Egyptian cotton. I might try a few of those kits in the future, but as of right now, all I have is regular cotton threads in my stash right now. This one again is the same as the previous of all the instructions on the back. So again, first kit, just go ahead and kind of read through the instructions, or if you want, you can watch a tutorial over here on YouTube, because I'm sure I'll either have one or somebody else will. Included in the kit is going to be this cover sheet, so I'm going to try not to get that out this time. Okay. And it comes with the paper pattern, canvas, and threads, as usual. And the paper pattern is a booklet style, because this does have more to it than our previous kit. I love it when they're gridded nice and large like this, especially when I do my counted patterns. As you, if you've never seen somebody work a counted or how to explain it, you can go ahead and go down to one of my videos. It's called a peony counted. You'll see how I work it there. So this, like I said, has all these colors here. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of full stitch. We have 2 colors that are going to be back stitches. And then we're going to have, let's see, how many do we have for a quarter stitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 colors that are going to be quarter stitches. So as you can see here, a quarter stitch is literally a quarter of a box. So if you don't know how to do a quarter stitch, definitely see a tutorial. But as you can see here on these symbols, it tells you, okay, we're going to do a Q quarter stitch here in this corner. So when we get into the canvas, I'll kind of try to look around to see what quarter stitches we have, and I'll kind of show you. So like right here, this shows you this color 4, which is 310, and it's a quarter stitch down in that corner. So it tells you which corner it's supposed to go into, which is kind of nice. And again, on Joy Sunday kits, this legend is not going to match the legend that is printed on the canvas. So use this in case you accidentally mess up the print on your canvas. Just be aware of what you're looking for. But this has the colors to it. I really like that. If you look here, this color is matching this flower. So the pattern in itself has the colors. I also use these patterns for when there is like backstitch, if you see there, because when you go to the canvas and you've done all your full stitches, you're not going to be able to see those, right? So you're going to be using your paper pattern when it comes to finishing off your project when it has those back stitches. Okay, so the canvas is matching this, or this pattern is matching the colors of the threads. Okay, so there's that. Then let's go ahead and dive into the canvas. And this one is a little bit bigger. And like I said, it's a scroll style, which means it should be facing this way. Okay, so it'll go like a scroll, okay? But I'm going to do it sideways so we can get the whole thing, hopefully the whole thing within our frame here, almost. So let's see here. It is 130 stitches by 352 stitches. Just like the previous canvas, all the edges are serged. I don't have any salvaged edges on this one. And it is not a full stitch, as you can see. Let's go ahead and... So this one, honestly, will probably be relatively easy. I might put this one into my... I keep saying this every time I review one. I'm like, I'm going to put it into my whips. But this one is pretty, so I might put this one into my whips as well, just because it'll be an easy project for me to work on and get like sections done on this, as it's not a full canvas, as you can see. Let's take a look at the symbols. Okay. They look well printed. I don't see any. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to look for any of those like little quarter stitches. Let's see, where are quarter stitches at? These are our, okay, I'm just looking at this. So this is all of our full stitches here. Okay. These are our back stitches. And do you see here how it has the little symbol? Okay. So let me see. And it's going to be even harder because this is a 14 count. So bear with me. I'm just seeing if maybe I can find those quarter stitches anywhere. Oh, okay. So as you can see right here, this one says 27. It points to it, right? Let's see, where is 27? Right here, full stitch. So it says 27, then it's pointing to all those purples. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen a canvas where it had a number and then an arrow pointing to it. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, and this is kind of, so 54. So like right here, see, so this says 54 in orange, right? So the whole box is in orange, but it's actually saying the quarter stitch is only supposed to go in that bottom corner. So you see that? So that makes sense. So let's see, 21. Okay, so, okay, that's why it has the arrows, okay? So if you look here, 21, it has the full color, but it's telling you to do the cross stitch in that corner, that quarter stitch in that corner. So if you've never done a quarter stitch on a stamped canvas, this is how it's going to show you. It's going to show you the full color, and it's going to tell you in which corner you need to do that quarter stitch, okay? So I hope that makes sense to anybody. If it doesn't, I apologize. So this one does have a lot of numbers all around it pointing, which is very helpful. I do find that helpful. See, again, 27 quarter stitch. Nope, let's see, 27 is a full stitch. So that's why we got to kind of pay attention. So 27 is 27 purple, but there's also no 27s down here for a quarter stitch. So these 27s are going to be those full stitches. And again, the canvas itself is not very thick. It's going to, honestly, as you're working on it, it's going to soften up. Alrighty, let's take a look at what's next, and it's going to be those threads. All right, let's see. So it comes with the same style cards where they attached the 2 needles to. That's the only thing that comes with this kit, no threader or anything. And these ones here, they don't have the canvas number written on them. I'll typically go through and put them on there. Let's see. But today, I'm just not in the mood to do it on camera, but normally I'll go through and put the number on here when I start working the kit, just in case I accidentally get my threads mixed up. It hasn't happened yet, knock on wood. But you never know when you're tired and you're stitching, or you're just not paying attention. So again, this one has 54 colors, so let's go through all these colors together. Let me go ahead and get our printed canvas here with all of our colors on it. Okay. So let's put this, we'll do it right here. How about that? Okay, there's that. So that way you guys have access to the DMCs. And we'll get started. So on this card, it has color 1 through 30. Okay. So let's see, where are we going to start with? Where's 1 at? 1 is, okay, 1 is down here. So I had to figure out where we were starting. 1 is color 155. And if you can see, these look like they're not very long threads, but they're doubled over. So that's kind of nice. 2 is color 300. 3 is 307, which is a bright yellow. 4 is color 310, which is that black. 5 is 333. 6 is 340. 7 is color 341. It's like a purplish blue color, and like I said, on the screen, it looks like it's picking up the true color. The camera is. Okay. Number 8 is 444. Number 9 is 500, and it's a green. So as you can see, it's a beautiful green color. Number 10 is 501. Number 11 is 502. Number 12 is 503. Number 13 is 600. That's a really pretty pink color. Number 14 is 601. Number 15 is 602. Now to the other side of the card, number 16 is 603. Number 17 is 604. Number 18 is 605. So these are all just back to back, and you can see that there's clearly a difference. We can put it on the white background here. See that difference? There you go. 19 is 640. Number 20 is 642. Number 21 is 644. And again, I like going through each individual threads because when I watch reviews, I always just want to see the colors. I know a lot of people show them in general. I like showing them all so you guys can kind of get an idea for them. 22 is that 666. 23 is 720. I like that orange color. That's a pretty orange. 24 is 721. 25 is, let's see, 25 is 726. 26 is 740. 27 is 741. 28 is 742. 29 is 743. And let's see, 30 is 801. So these are all the colors of 1 through 30. So here's one side. Pretty colors. I love colorful things. I do have some kits that are kind of more blacks and grays, but I normally do like around Halloween and stuff like that. I don't stitch those all the time. I like colors. And there's the rest of those. Okay. So this again is colors 1 through 30. All right. Let's do 31 through 54. Okay. Okay. So here is 31, which is 807. Okay, 807. 32 is 822. 33 is, let's see, 33. Oh, new row. 890. It's like a foresty green. 34 is 919. Let's see, 35 is 934. And that's a darker green, as you can see. Let me see if I can, let me lay it flat on my hand. There we go. Okay. 36 is 936. 37 is 937. 38 is 938, which is, you'll find this brown in a lot of like nature looking type cross stitches. 39 is 946. 40 is 963, and it's a very light pink, almost comes off as a white, but it's not a white. As you can see, it's a pink. There you go. 41 is a 972. 42 is a 975. 43 is a 976. 44 is a 986. 45 is a 987. Okay, here. 46 is a 988. This one is 47, which is 989. 48 is 3078. 49 is 3746. 50 is 3747. 51 is 3766. I like it. It's like a sea blue with a silvery like color to it. I think it's pretty. 52 is 3790. 53 is 3826. And 54 is our last tried and true 5200. 5200 is your true stark white, as you can see. Okay. All right. And that is the kit number 2, the Chrysanthemum. This is everything that comes in that kit, which is your color pattern. Let's put this all together. Your pattern, your canvas, and all of your threads. So you guys might end up seeing this in one of my whips or start with me, who knows when, because I have so many in rotation right now. But I definitely like this one. I think it's very pretty. And it does, like I said, have birds in it, and it's just I think it's a very pretty stitch. So let's go ahead and get ready to do our third and final review for this Joy Sundays, these Joy Sunday kits. All right, for our third and final review, we are going to be doing a canvas. It is labeled Flower Blooming, and it's another wider cross stitch from Joy Sunday. It is a 14 count, which requires 2 strands. The canvas is a 90 by 51 centimeter. It does have 48 colors, and it does include full stitch, back stitch, and a hook edge. If I found this pattern anywhere available for you to purchase, I'll go ahead and notate it here on the intro if there's a link in my bio. So let's get ready to go through this last and final review of this Joy Sunday kit. All right, friends, here's this last final kit. So again, today I wanted to go through Joy Sunday kits that were all floral. I tend to have all of my kits organized by like style and category. It just helps me find stuff easier. And then what I do is kind of look within that category, the stitch count and the size. So if you guys ever want like a tutorial or like a sneak peek at how I organize my cross stitches, just let me know and I can show you how I organize all my cross stitches that are not worked on yet, but are, in there for me to pick a pattern from. So again, it is the typical Joy Sunday, comes in that, again, that resealable Ziploc style bag. This one is a little bit thicker, as you can see. It is going to be a little bit harder for me to take it out, so bear with me. This one comes with like a book because the pattern is a little bit bigger. So bear with me here. There's that. And they made sure this one was a little bit snugger into this package. Okay, and then true to fashion, there is those instructions for cross stitch on the back. I am going to go ahead and put this back into here because there's nothing on the back for us to use. I mean, if you want to take notes on like when you started the project or anything like that, you could just write on the back of this, no need to waste extra space. And here is that paper pattern. So we'll go over this first. So as stated before, we have full stitch, okay? And then let me see my notes real fast. So we have full stitch, back stitch, and a hook edge. So these are all the colors here. Okay. These ones are, if I remember correctly, let me get out my translate real fast. And I'm just going to write it on here while we're both here. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm just whipping out my Google Translate. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. So this one here is full. So I'm just going to write it down. And this one's full. Oh, wow. That's not very helpful. And this one is full. I can just... Okay. And then... Okay, and then these one are a hook edge. Maybe I thought that this had, well, it does have back stitch in it, but I'll show you in here where the back stitching is. So if you look here, like I said, it has 48 colors. Okay. And then these are hook edge, back stitch. You can tell in design when you get in here. So here are those back stitch colors, right? Okay, it looks like there's 18 sections for the pattern. And on this particular one, it has all of this. Just look at all that back stitching in there. This one's really pretty. I might save this one for later, but I have a feeling that's what gives the flowers their definition, which it looks like in the main picture, that's what it is. So if you kind of look here in the picture, there's lots of back stitching there. Oh, sorry, bear with me. There we go. Right there for you. Wow, I am just not. Okay, there we go. If you look right there, all in those flowers, there's a lot of back stitching. Let me see if I can take it. Let me take it out and show you. Oh, what happened there? Okay, there we go. See it? There you go. My camera updated, so now I'm having to redo my programming here. Bear with me. There you go. So all of this has back stitching in it. So it gives the flowers more definition is what it looks like on the pattern. So I'll kind of show you what they mean by a hook edge. Sometimes, let me see, what page can we go to? So on this particular translation, the hook edge and the back stitching are essentially on the same thing, but you'll notice a hook edge on, so let's see, page 18. So like right here, so this goes all the way down. Sometimes they'll have you bring it down and wrap it around on the bottom, like right there, if you can see it. It's just kind of hard to see on this particular glossy pattern. That's what I don't like about these, because the light reflects off of it and stuff like that. So that's for the paper pattern. Next, we will go through the canvas. That paper pattern is very large. Like I said, it's a whole book. So the symbols do match what is. There we go. Okay. Okay. Next is our canvas. And like I said, all the Joy Sunday kits are pretty standard. Same stuff, canvas, thread, needles. This canvas is larger. So here is one on fold. So it looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3 panels, okay? So we'll go from the bottom up, and it is another partial. So even though it is bigger, you could probably knock this project out pretty quick. It is 450 stitches by 237 stitches. It is all serged. When I go to work on this project, like I'll nip this off. Let's see. There's that. And then it has all of the key all the way around, as you can see, all the way to the top. And there's that. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. It'll soften up in your hands when you start working this. If you look here, although it does have, let me see if I can get it to autofocus. There we go. It's just hard when my hands are in there because it will try to focus with where my hands are. Or we can zoom too. So let's go, we'll use right here, for example. So let's go ahead and go in. And we'll just kind of focus in. There we go. So if you can see right here, although on here it shows you like the back stitch, by the time you stitch this, you're not going to be able to see it. So overall, the canvas is pretty good quality. Let me go ahead and do our focus here. There you go. The symbols are in the squares, nice and neat. They're not double printed. Nothing of that sort would I be concerned about. So yeah, there you go. Nothing, nothing too concerning. Yeah, the symbols are nice and clear, as you can see. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the threads. Like I said, the canvas, I always look to see the quality of how the symbols are. See, geez Louise, the quality of the symbols. There you go. So they're nice and clear and they're inside the boxes, which is even more important during a 14 count. Give me a second while I get all the threads prepped. All right, so I went ahead and detached the thread cards. It does come with 2 full thread cards. It does come with 2 needles. And again, Joy Sunday doesn't give you a full kit. It just gives you the needles here. We'll go ahead and go through all these colors here. We do have, again, 48 colors. So let's go ahead and set up the first card. And then I do have this here for us, but I feel like it's going to take up too much of my screen. So I'm just going to put it here and read the DMCs off to you guys. And then we'll go from there, okay? So color number 1 is this beautiful 162. Number 2 is 310. Okay. Color number 3 is 317. Color number 4 is 318. Color number 5 is 319, and it's a really pretty, like, there you go, green color. Number 6 is 320, and it's another green color. Number 7 is 326. Number 8 is 349. Number 9 is 352. Number 10 is 367. Number 11 is 368. Number 12 is 407. Number 13 is 413. Number 14 is 414. Number 15 is 415. Number 16 is 500 even. Number 17 is 561. 561 is 17. Number 18 is 562. Number 19 is 563. Number 20 is 601. 21 is 602. 22 is 606. 23 is 632. 24 is 726. 25 is 730. 26 is 732. 27 is 733. 28 is 819. Wait, 28. Oop, I lied. 28 is 819. 29 is 838, which is like a brownish color. And 30 on this one is 890, which is a green color. So again, this is cards 1, or colors 1 through 30. So here is 1 through 15. Okay, and here is 16 through 30. Okay, and then we'll go into the second card. And this one's going to be 31 through 48. Hold on, I gotta shake these out here real fast to try to get them detangled a bit. Okay, so here is color 31, which is 905. Number 32 is 906. 33 is 907. 34 is 915. 35 is 917. And these are both kind of like a wine color, but just different shades. 36 is 935. 37 is 948. 38 is 962. 39 is 3340. 40 is 3345. 41 is 3607. That one's really pretty. 42 is 3608. 43 is 3609. 44 is 3743. So this is like a purplish color. Let's see if I can get it by itself. There we go. You see? There we go. 45 is 3756. 46 is 3772. 47 is 3799. And this one's like a blackish gray. Yeah. 48 is 5200. That white color that isn't stark white, but they use it. I mean, it's pretty close to a stark white. My tabletop is white. And as you can see when we review these, the thread is good. It's just the standard cotton thread that we get from Joy Sunday. I think it's overall pretty good quality. All right, that wraps up this particular review of those 3 Joy Sunday cross stitch kits, all floral themed. If you stuck around this far and you're a subscriber, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate the support and any feedback that you give me. I hope you stick around for future reviews that are coming onto my channel. If you're not a subscriber and you like the particular content that I create, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like this video, and then comment what you particularly liked about one of these 3 stamped kits. I also do have social media accounts. I have an Instagram as well as a TikTok where I post updates, if I'm able to post a video that day or that week or not. I do sneak peeks, stuff like that. On TikTok, my user handle is stitching_with_steph. Also, at the end of my video, I do have a QR code that you can take a picture of, and it'll take you straight to my TikTok. Or you can follow me on Instagram, and my username over there as well is stitching_with_steph. And you can go ahead and just click follow, and then you'll be able to get any updates from me there. Again, I appreciate everyone that has watched this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.